I had to turn the mic on. 60 plus? Don't you dare. How dare you? How are you guys anyway? I like the way he refers to me as 60 plus. I will get to 60 hopefully. If everything prevails, I should make 60, which is a good age. And I should still be streaming. Whoa! I might look old and decrepit, but I'll still be streaming. Hello, youngster. What do you do with this control? Is this what they call an Xbox? Is this a computer? Are these television games? Oh god, because that's what the older people refer to these computer games, don't they? Refer to them as television games. That's what they are, aren't they? You youngsters are so advanced for your age. Let me just sort this out as well, because every time I go live my camera goes into autofocus and I have to sort that out. So just take that button off there and I should stay as I am. Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. I managed to get Pro Mods working, so we're going to try and play around. I haven't even started the game yet. God 50, what are you doing? Let's get that running. Okay, so we're going to see what we can do on Pro Mods this afternoon. Olding. What's olding? Potato picker, how are you? What is olding? Is that somebody who is old or getting older? How you doing, matey? I like the way you do that. Olding. Why does everybody have an issue with my age? I am 50 plus. I will be 50 plus. And I am going to continue being the 50 plus. Right, let's see if we can get this thing up and running. Because Pro Mods does take a while to load up. Not bad, you. I'm absolutely fine today after the help I've had. I will give an outstanding shout out for Mr. Adam Appletech, as his namesake says, tech support. We went through all the issues that I had with P3D and the gentleman saved the day. I've managed to get that working okay, which is nice. Thank you, Adam. I really do appreciate that, because look, at the end of the day, he did it off his own back and it was nice that we were able to sort the problem out. So hopefully tomorrow, which is, what day are we on today? Thursday. Tomorrow, which is Friday. Tomorrow, which is Friday, I should be able to fly on P3D. It's all good. 50 should fly on P3D. Always here to help. Yes, you are. Well, to be honest, I think they've sorted Pro Mods out at the end of the day, because Pro Mods used to take absolutely ages to load up. So I don't know what they've done with that. I have got a truck that I don't really want to drive, so what I'm going to try and do, and I'm not going to try and bore anybody this evening. Go ahead, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, can I call you? You can, you can, you can. You know that on American Truck, guys, we are all waiting for Washington to be released. There is no particular release date at the moment, but you can go and have a look at the DLC and see what is coming, and it looks absolutely brilliant at the moment. So that would be absolutely amazing. Now, I have actually got a 50 skin, but it's for the Scania S. Don't ask me what happened to it. I went in to look for it and it's not there. The trailers are there. If I show my trailer dealerships, no, 50, you went into the wrong thing. It's trailer ownership. Oh no, has updated the number of he always does, you know. I don't see Bo Halid for that long, and then when he comes in, right, I tell you what makes me laugh, right, he then goes straight to taking the pee. So we've got the YAH-READY trailer dry freight. I had to do these the other day, so we don't seem to have a black one. I don't know what's going on with this. Bo Halid, thank you very, very much for the host, sir. Much appreciated. So we've got it only in red at the moment. It is a nice skin, and hats off to Dev, who took the time to do that. He's also done me a I like peeing too. What the hell's that about? What the heck? I'm not getting into this. I've only literally just gone live and we have started already. So let me see if I can drive this to a garage and we'll see what happens. We'll see what goes off here, because you know what? Pro Mods is very, very temperamental. Let me check that I've got no sounds going in the background, because I did hear something. Yeah, they're all turned off, so that's all good. Let's do that. It's always night time. Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's working. I thought, oh, great. Right, let me just set this. There we go. So we are ready now. That's working. And it is night time. There we go. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. I even did Twitch purple as my background colour. Cornish, how are you, sir? Good evening, good evening. Look at that for a colour. Nice Twitch purple. Wonderful. Okay, so let me check all the controls. First, third, fourth, fifth. Reverse, all working okay. Indicators, all nice. Brake, looking good. 50. Okay, so let's go back into the map, see if we can find somewhere where we can get this thing changed. Right, where are we? We are in Croydon. What the hell are we doing in Croydon? So we're not far from London, are we? We need to find a garage. Where is 50's garage? Well, there's a garage over there. Oh, here we go. There's one just there, look. We'll go to that garage there first and we'll see if we can change this truck. Okay. Nice. Oh, the steering on this is very, it's not stiff at all. Okay. In fact, we are at a garage. Let's have a look. I just want to see if I can turn that off. If we can sort this trailer out now. This is the R, isn't it? I'm just going to see if the skin's actually loaded up in this one. No. So we need to go to the dealerships, don't we? Let's leave that. See if I've got anything needs repairing. Nope. So we will do okay on this one, and we will go to get a truck. Go buy a truck. Garages. Let's have a look what we've got here. Truck dealerships. We need a Scania dealership, guys. Scania dealership, and I'm looking visit dealer. We'll do buy online. I'm looking for a Scania S, guys. Here we go. Scania S. I think that's what the skin's on at the moment. I'm sure it's on the S, not the Streamline normal. So we'll go customize first before I purchase, just to see if the skin's on here. If it isn't, no, it's not. Oh, there it is. There we go. There we go. So there's the skin. There we go. Look. So we'll get this thing all set up and ready to go, and I think we'll drive this. So we'll start off. Let's look at the cabs. We'll go for a high cab. We'll look at, let's have a look. I would love to, oh, that's nice. Now that's saying that it's not, it might not be compatible with this skin, but we'll have a look anyway. And it has, I think, I'm trying to remember the key that makes the wheels go down, but we'll sort that one out at the moment. I'm not looking to do heavy haulage or anything like that. I just want to set this up because I don't seem to have this thing set. Would it be better doing that one? 8x4 seems okay. 8x4 looks okay. We'll go for the highest torque, and I'm only going to go for a 6-speed, but we'll do, that's the 312. We'll stay with the 6. Maneuverability is not absolutely brilliant, but that's not the problem. 50 likes to make it difficult for himself. Could I have a VOD check, guys? Sound on the game and sound, well, I know I'm coming through okay. I've just turned the game sound up just slightly. So we'll stick with that one there, and then we'll look at interior. Now, oh gosh, right, so now we'll look at the steering wheel, because I should have the pack on to put a decent wheel on. So we're going to stay, yeah, we'll stay as we are. We actually set the colour, didn't we? Cornish, thank you very, very much for that, host, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right, okay, so we'll stick with, let's have a look. We want, that's the interior we want, so we can set the lighting at the bottom. If it allows me to set the lighting at the bottom, we'll go for that same twitch. That looks nice. Yeah, you can't grumble at that one, can you? Okay, let's check. You see, on that particular cab, the tray... Chop Suey Lewis. Oh my God, 23 months. What? 23 months. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Thank you very, very much for that. Empire is in the room. I'll let you take care of those, Empire. Thank you very much. I probably didn't see you come in. So we have to change that cab back because it won't work on that high top cab. It will not work on that one for some reason. It won't work with the high roof. Why will that not let me change now? Oh, because it's the trailer, isn't it? The sashi. There we go. We'll have to stick for that one. And then hopefully I should be able to use... if I do this, we can go for... I want a... I like the mid lifts. I love where the actually lift. Cornish, thank you very, very much. We'll stick with that, and we'll stick with the same 6-speed. We'll stick with that now. I want to see if I can load this up. There we go. So it only works with this one. I'm going to have to get that redone so it works on all trucks. So it works on every single truck that I have. Anonymous Cheerer. Oh my God. He is coming in again with his 100 bits. Absolutely amazing, sir. Thank you very much for that. We've still got the police looking out for who you are. Nips 2000. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the room. Okay. Okay. Right. So we're going to have a little bit of a play around here. So that's fine. That works. Okay. Right. So that's good. I have to thank Geordie Byron as well, by the way, guys, because Geordie Byron is the one person that supplied me with every single one of these skins. Oh my God. He must have been on a roll that day. Anonymous. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all this. Got a job to do here. Right, so let's put the exhaust on. We'll go for that one. Nice and powerful. Skirts, but we want painted skirts, don't we? We want painted skirts. There we go. That's better. We'll go for full coloured rims. Although they look nice. Or they look better. We'll give them a nice red finish. Yeah, we'll go for that and give them a nice red finish. And get the fronts the same. Can. Look at them, that's a nice finish on those. Why can I not get, oh, because they're inverted wheels, aren't they, they're called. Get the tyres done. We'll get to runners and we'll put the red, we'll put the dark red on that one. Actually, I think you can see it better, can't you, that way? We'll do that. Ollie, how are you? Thank you very much for that, Nips. You know what? Oh God, I do feel uncomfortable using your name, Nips. You guys are absolutely crazy, I will say that. Yeah, that looks nice. That does look nice. Anonymous. Carlton is going to absolutely love you. Okay, so let's look at the grill. Mad Alex Gaming. Now, Mad, I'm a bit worried when you come into my stream because then I know I have to drive careful. How are you, Mad Alex? Don't worry, 50 in chat. The best driver is here. I worry about you. I really do. So let's go for chrome. I want, you know what, I'd really like the neons better, you know. Now, front of the vehicle, there would need to be, we'll go for, let's have a look. Try the clear. I'm going for cheap and cheerful. We are going for cheap and cheerful. Anonymous, thank you very much. There is no rush this evening, that's why I've come on quite early. I'm good 50, how's you? How long is it to take you to take a park? A simple... Listen, do not start going on about the way I park my vehicles, because that was me having some fun. You guys are so wrong, you know, honest to God. Anonymous, thank you very, very much. What is that? Oh, okay. If we go for the 50 plus game is ready to stream. AM guy, good afternoon to you, and thank you very, very much for that host. It's the truth, though. It probably is the truth, but it doesn't mean you have to rub it in my face. That's what you don't have to do. Oh, do you know what? That's not too bad. That is not too bad at all. I kind of like that. Oh, we should have really took that one with the number plate on, shouldn't we, to be honest? The 50 plus game is ready. Yeah, we should have done that one. Yeah, watch it. I think they're still on. Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, they're still on. Cornish, thank you very, very much for the host. Lower grill. Right, so that's fine. I'm just trying to work out what this one is there. Okay, they're fine. Right, let's have a look at these. I'm not too concerned about the actual footrest because nobody sees them. We didn't do that. We're not that mean. Your rubbed in face. Scania is love and Scania is life. You know something? I think everybody that I see goes for the... Oh, that don't look good. It's the... We want the painted socket. Ah, there we go. That's better. That is better. Now, without hiding everything so much, let's have a look at... I think that would look nice. Oh, that looks good. That makes it look beefy. Please don't do a squirrel and spend bloody hours making your truck. No, I'm going to be quicker than that, for crying out loud. I'm trying to get on with it. But you're the one, at the moment, that's interrupting me, that's stopping me from doing what I want to do. So shut up and let me get on with it. Oh, no, no, no! Exclamation mark save. How? How? We'll go for it. I don't think... Try that one. Go for that one instead. How can I exclamation mark save? Exclamation mark blame chat, you're damn right. I think I'm going to stick for the square ones because I kind of like those. They look a lot better, don't they? 50's going to stick for the square. Can you get any more lights on that? Whoa. Right, so that's the grill. Painted. I'm trying to be as quick as I can here now because I know how impatient you guys get. I'm trying. Do you know what, Potato Picker? I think... Oh, silent. Right, okay. All right. Moderators. There's a certain gentleman in chat that you guys need to keep your eyes on. That's all I will say. Keep your eyes on that gentleman because he will try to put rude words in the chat. Now, what was I doing next? Oh, these grills. The grills. I was doing the grills. Yeah, I like those. We want painted. Did that take something away? Let's have a look. No, I don't want a bull bar up there. No, we don't need a bull bar there. I like to see the Scania sign. Oh, nice. There we go. Look. Scania in the painted colours. I thought 50 was going to say my name then. You see now, Alex, you may be important in your stream, but in mine, you are not. Oh, that looks bad. That says painted. That actually says painted, so why did that not take? I think I'll leave it like that. We will go for... I want it discreet. We'll go for discreet on that side. And then here, we can go for that one. Squad leader, which is correct. Now you've started something, Silent. Now you've started something. You have really started something now. You come in my chat, you haven't been around for a while, you come in my chat and you know what you do? Where's the one with the lights at the top? Let's try that one. That looks heavy. It's got to look beefy. Painted. There we go. I'm going to stick with that one. At least I'm here to fix your piece of video. Oh, we've dealt with it. So you're late. Silent. As normal, you are late. We've done it. We've sorted it, mate. It's all done and dusted. Problem's been dealt with. Well, you see, I could imagine you. A damsel in distress, right? This is Silent. A damsel in distress. He gets there probably an hour later and he goes, well, at least I turned up. Better late than never. I don't know with some things. Yeah, that would be okay. So if I go for a bullhorn. Now, you guys don't like when I do this, but I actually like it. If I do one of those there. One there, and we go for thunder. Oh, come on, game. We go for thunder. There we go. Look, you guys hate when I do that. So on top we will put hey, is it looking okay now, guys? Is it looking okay? Right, paint luxury. Have a look at that. Nice. Okay, so we'll go for the rims as painted as well. Oh no, we can't. We'll do that. I like that. I like that. There we go. And we'll have the V8 logo on the back. God, that looks nice. Wow! Hanatok, how are you? I'm trying to be quick because they're mentioning another streamer that takes half. He takes half. Why is that not as shiny as it shows there? Look, with the reflection. What's that about? Oh, it is actually. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Let's go for the. We haven't picked the coloured. We need painted plastic. Why is the top not painted? Let's go for full paint. There we go, that's better. Now we're looking good. Shiny like your head. Oh, you see? Right, that's it. That's it now. Look. That's it now. You're getting personal. If you guys are going to get personal, now the stream will have to stop. Because actually, I kind of like that one. Oh, come on. Look at that. Damn! Don't change. You're a wonderful streamer. I for the one loves it. Yeah, thank you very much, Hannah Tuck. Thank you for that. But listen, you've got certain people in the chat that seem to think it's okay to come in here and take the rip out of 50. But you know what? 50 doesn't listen, because 50 doesn't listen to a lot of people. My good lady's forever saying that to me. Also that. I don't seem to be able to get that one there. That one is quite close. That's got one on. There we go. We got it. I'm not listening. Everyone loves me. Not everybody, Alex. Not everybody. You've already said that I've got a shiny bald head. That is an absolute insult to me. Do you think I was actually born like this? It takes years. It takes years to look like this, and you're going to go, I know it bloody does. Has that one got one on? Yeah. I think we've done all those now. What is that? Oh, okay. In the back of the vehicle, we can do King of the Road. Although you don't see it. Anonymous Cheerer, thank you very much for cheering me up with your bits. I thought that was how you came out of the womb like that, 50. Now, listen. If I'd have come out of anybody's womb like this, that person, honest and truthfully, will be dead. That's all I can say. And it would be in all the newspapers. Fully grown, black, bold man comes out of woman's let's not say anymore. We'll go for plastic. We'll go for painted. That should have done them both, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's fine. So what's this rim round? Oh! We've gone V8 everywhere else. So we'll go V8 there. Oh, that looks okay. That's not too bad. I think painted would have been nice, but... Oh, thank you very much for that. The jar needs emptying. You know how difficult it is now to empty the jar when I used to have it all set up nicely. Widgets. Where are the widgets? There we go, jar. Let me empty the jar and give... The jar is now empty. I'll leave it like that so I can jump in on it at any time. Okay, right. So are we happy with that, guys? Do you feel that that will do? Let's have a look with the lights on. Oh! Yeah, that works. You'll break my machine. Right, okay, so let's confirm. Let's purchase. Now I've got to move it. Oh, I got no space, have I? Oh, God! Where have I got to put it? We'll put it in Manchester. Yeah, we'll drop it in Manchester. Oh, God, I've got to select one of these, haven't I? So we've put it in Manchester, that's fine. Then if we go to garage, and if we go to Manchester, which is here, and if I highlight it, why will it not let me drive it first? Okay, so I've got to go into driver manager. There we go. Into driver manager, then go back to Manchester. Milan, Rostock, Manchester. Oh, well, it'll be London, won't it, somewhere? Oh, come on, truck. Come on, truck, where are you? Right, I can do it another. You can do it another way, can't you? I'm sure you can. Right, let's just come out of this. There is another way you can do it. Is it driver manager? There's one way you can just highlight them, isn't there? And it'll let you drive them. Change it already. Stop it! Right, so it's... Which one allows you to drive it, guys? I think it's truck manager. Thank you very much for truck manager. Thank you. Right, okay, so why is it not showing up though? Why is it not showing up, guys? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So it's Manchester. It's got to be that one. Yes, there we go. We found it. We found it. We found it. Drive it. Yes. We have found it. You guys, honest to God, are unbelievable. Are we there yet? Wait, we haven't even started yet. Yes, we have started, because if we hadn't have started, I wouldn't have got the thing done. I'm gonna ignore stupidness in the chat. There we go. Let me just move this a little bit up because it's kind of interfering with my That's better. Now I can see what's going on. Look, another insult at me again. Okay, so there's our truck. Let's get some lights on. It's F4. Let's put everything on. High beam. I'm not going to put the beacons on. Front and front. Wow, look at that. Look at that, guys. You cannot fault that. If that was coming up behind you, what would you say? What would you say if that was coming up behind you? Hello! Hello! That is awesome. Ollie! 50 wood flash, everyone. That's what they say. Right, let's just take this one quickly around the block. Let's have a check on the driving position on this. I keep thinking now that because I've been driving all week, that it's automatic. I've been driving nothing but automatics all week. You forgot the sat nav. No, I haven't, because look, the sat nav is here. Well, I tell you what we'll do, because you're right what you're saying. I will need a sat nav, so we're going to drive for it. We're going to go for a sat nav. I don't need a sat nav with that on, you see, but I don't want that on all the time. So yes, okay, Ollie is watching 50 and he is right. I still didn't put all the Twitch colours in as well, because look, I've only got Twitch purple at the top. You guys know you love watching 50 because he always does something wrong, doesn't he? Always. Let's turn that off. And let's have a quick look and find out where a garage is. I want to enjoy myself this evening. What does it say? Add new checkpoint only to at the end. No, I don't want to do that. So we've gone to that garage. So we need... Well, we're okay. We'll go to... You have to be, look, at the end of the day, when you've got people in chat like you've got here now, you have got to be. You see, even on, since I've installed Pro Mods, the map doesn't move smoothly. It kind of jerks in and out rather than... F7, why do you put F7 enter? For what? Explain yourself. Bodies. Oh, hey, Alex, listen. You don't even know what the word angel means. I'll tell you that now. You've got no idea what to get customized. Yeah, but I might as well just drive to a garage, ain't I? Is it? Then I can check the vehicle out, can't I? I can check the driving out as well. Look at this! Pro Mods at its best. Look at that. Can you see that? We have got a Heineken. Oh, look at that. We've got Heineken here doing some sort of promo. Now, if you're looking at Pro Mods, guys, what they've done is they have updated most of the British roads. That's what they've done. So half of these roads have been updated, guys, which looks absolutely amazing. Well, it's had some sort of an update, but I don't know what it actually was, because I couldn't, when I first downloaded Pro Mods, Alex, I couldn't actually get it to work, and I couldn't work out why, because I kept rolling it back to 1.34 and it just would not work. Then all of a sudden it's had an update and now it seems to work. So I don't know what they've actually done. Got no idea. So what's 1.35 going to hold that's so exciting? Because I know that you play this a lot, and I know that you probably read up on it as to what's going to be coming out. Oh, you've gone into lurk mode now. I've started speaking. I think that bollard's in the wrong place. I like what they've done with all the roads as well. So it's going from DirectX to DirectX 11. I don't use the DirectXs anyway. Okay, no problem. Speech great pup. I don't use a lot of the directs anyway. I kind of run this flat base, I do. Thank you, guys. I don't go to any of the DirectXs or anything that it asks for. I just run it on base. Okay. So I've only got this sat-nav up now until I can get a proper sat-nav, guys. Well, Anonymous, thank you very, very much. I would say I'd like to drive this sensibly, but you guys are only going to moan and turn around and say, you're hauling 50 kilos of cocaine. Please. I'd get pulled up straight away, you know I would. I would get pulled up straight away, and guess what? I would be in some cell. We haven't checked the horn. Oh, that sounds nice. Now you see how I got them sound. Look at that. That sounds perfect. Come on, 50, you're in the wrong gear. I was looking at it the other day, guys, and look at what they've done to make this look so nice. You've even got blocks of flats. Look at this. Look how that looks. Looks so nice. I just like what they've done with it, to be honest. And I am a lover of pro mods, but I am a hater. I'm an absolute hater of how these mods have to be updated, and you know, you're forever trying to change things. Like I just hate it. I love it when they've done it. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is. But the fact that you have to keep changing things, that really does irritate me, because I'm probably only going to be able to play this for what, another few months, and then before you know it, boom, 2.41 is going to come out. And that's the only thing that I hate about pro mods. If you're so rich, it only costs you £1. I say this all the time, it only costs you £1. That's all it costs. If you want to download it, how can I put it? If you want to download it and watch all the ads, then fine, if you don't want to pay £1. But I'm a firm believer, pay the £1 for the guys. How about pro mods on Steam Workshop? You can't get pro mods on Steam Workshop. You can't get it. I like free things. AM guy, I was speaking to another I was speaking to somebody else who likes free things as well, and to be honest, I can't blame anybody for, really, if you can get it for free, get it for free. I think for me, I just pay the £1 because I think I want to support them in that way. That's all, the only reason I do it. It's only £1. I can spend £1.50 on 4 donuts. So if it means I go without a donut for a day, I've kind of helped him, which is always good. I kind of like that. So basically you pay £1 every time you update. Well, you pay £1 and what happens is you get the files. Okay, so what happened here then? There's no road markings. You pay the £1, and instead of having to download each separate file, you get it all in one bundle. And obviously if you've done it before, you know that you have to download your diff folder. Just create your diff file. You create your diff file, you pay your £1, and then what happens is it comes in one folder. You just install the whole thing and it puts it all into oh, and I've also got the motorcycle mod running, which is working today. Wow! Wasn't working last time. Yeah, if you can do it, look, and I'm not being some righteous streamer and saying blah 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 blah. Look, if you can afford it and you want to do it, because it's an option. It's an option for you to pay the £1. You don't have to. And I don't want to I don't want to go on about it, but look, it's only £1. And to be honest and truthfully, I have already been donated £3 for the next few pro mods that come out, and they were given to me by Adam Appletech, to be honest, in the last stream. So to be fair, it's not like I'm paying for it as well, it's you guys that are paying for it, you know, which is nice. I can't grumble about that. Right, okay, so let's get back inside, because 50 forgot the sat-nav. This program can drive you anywhere, means you accept. Yeah, pro mods you can, well, not anywhere, but what they've done is they've made it a little bit more interesting. So the only difference is that doesn't show a sat nav. So what is that? All my lights, can I only go for red? Oh, you're joking. I can only do red in this because of the shading on my truck. Out of order. Out of order. Right, let's go for a sat nav. And the sat nav's on the right place. Do we go for the... We'll do the Cecil. Let's have a look at the Cecil sat nav. Does it actually work though? More roads and more overall detail. Well, if you look at the detail on this compared to the original one, it's not that tab the second, the last. Second to last on the top. You mean this? Oh, you probably did mean this one. It's that one for the sat nav. Oh, I didn't load me steering wheel pack up. We'll go for that one. Yeah, we'll go for that one. That's the only colour I can put there. Oh, I tell you what I can do. I can actually put a lady. Do you want me to have a passenger, guys, or do you want me to do this all on my own? Because I think I have got the passengers loaded still. Yeah, there we go. Then we could have her. It's the next for the gearbox thing on top. That one you mean? No, because when you do that one, all you get is the grids. Don't forget it shows through. That one is I've already got loaded, and it was only when I clicked that one it gave me the sat navs anyway. So that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm happy with that.
You ready?
Marco M, thank you very, very much for the follow. So we're trying to pick this lady now, guys. Who would you like? Not in your truck. That's fine. Oh my god, the bedroom game. I think he means to get the built-in sat nav, you need to change the interior of the truck. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with this, to be honest. I'm okay with this. I'm fine. You know me. I'm that laid back and chilled out. I couldn't give two monkeys so long as I have got a sat nav here, which is, to be fair, in the right place where I would put it. I hate, honestly guys, I hate to see those drivers that have the sat nav right there. Have you ever seen them when they're driving? They've got the sat nav right there, and they don't think that that sat nav could block something. Where if the sat nav's here, it's kind of tucked away. But don't tell them, because they'll work it out on their own. Anyway, we're looking at my passenger. Not watched you for a very long time. Now, you see, Bedroom Gamer, I get into Mr. T's stream quite regular, and I know you're always there, and I always say hello to you. But I am absolutely fine, sir. It's because the power is nearest. Not necessarily. No, 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 no. When you normally buy a sat-nav, the cable's about 3.5 miles long. Have you ever got one? The last sat-nav I purchased, the cable was so long I had to wrap it around that socket so that it wasn't flapping in the wind. Or we can go for that. This one for me looks a little bit too like I've kidnapped a schoolgirl. I don't like that one too much. Oh, cable management on them things is absolutely outstanding. We normally go for the mature lady. Okay, now you can go for the mature lady, and you can actually go for the mature lady with tights on. I kind of think, so I don't get distracted, we'll go for the mature lady with tights on. I think we'll do that one. I can't see anything else that's relevant because I don't want clutter. I don't like clutter. I don't do clutter. We might give her a bottle of water. There you go. She's got a bottle of water. That's fine. She's sorted. I think we are done. Otherwise, we'll spend all day, and you guys will only complain about how long this is going to take. Let's get a journey going, guys. Let's pick something up. Now let's have a look what this thing's like. See, the red against the purple top kind of doesn't work, but let's not get into that. Get some lights on. There we go. Right. Sat nav seems to be working, which is fine. Right, let's pick a job. Let's pick something up. Look outside of the truck. Why? I'm going to do it in a second. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that in a minute. Now, one thing I want you guys... Nick 2000, thank you very, very much for the follow. Guys, what I want you to do for me is this. I only want you guys to remember one word. Garage. All I need you to remember is garage. That's all I want you to remember. If we go through a town, if we go anywhere, I need to buy the garage. What did you say again? Garbage. Wherever we go, you just need to remember the word garbage. That's all you need to remember, okay? How do you pronounce it? Garbage, rubbish. Just look at your setup if and notice that we have the same HOTUS. Wonderful, Marco. Yes, it's for my flights. We're going to do the reservoir tank just to take us over into Luxembourg. Oh, don't start that, Ollie. We're off. That ship sailed. We're off that. It's cooler. That sailed a long time ago, that one did. I'm not going to get into that. You ready? Reaper, thank you very, very much for the follow. Now, somebody said, look outside your truck. But we're going to just turn this thing around. You see, you're doing it again. Flavor or flavor? It's flavor. It's flavor. That's what it is. It's not flavor, it's flavor. That's what it is. It's flavor. Flavor. Neighbor. You see, oh, I like that. I love to see the motorbikes. Oh, we've got a bus. See, this is all pro mods at its best. It does look really nice, I have to say. Right, outside the truck, somebody said. What's wrong with outside the truck? I've got a camera mod running, which is brilliant as well, guys. Really is a good camera mod. A lovely camera mod that I've got running. So that you guys can see the whole spectacle. Look at that. So we are off. Come on, 50's in a rush. We've only got to go 4 miles, to be honest, just to pick this trailer up. So you're looking at fuel, guys, and garage. Fuel and garage. How big would you say is a good sat-nav? To be honest, anything that size is perfect. You don't want a sat-nav too large. You don't need a sat-nav that large at times. A lot of people these days use their phones anyway. Yeah, a lot of people use their phones now rather than go and buy sat-navs. Why has he got his hazards on? Because if you notice that, though, nowadays, sat-navs, any kind of devices like that, the majority of them have changed because people are using, like, their mobile phones. You know, now they can take all these apps and everything. Because the sat-nav is usually out of date, general rubbish routes. Yeah, but you can always use Google, can't you? Google Maps. If you've got a decent sat-nav and you use Google Maps, it's always going to be up to date, isn't it, really? So I'm a firm believer in sometimes they're selling you stuff. And I remember when sat-navs first came out, you had to load up to some sat-nav site or something, and you had to update the charts every so often. Can always remember that. And that used to be a pain for some people, especially, you know, a lot of the older guys, a lot of the old elderly and that, like if they had to, you know, update things. Because I used to update my mum's a lot for her. Because it was either out of date, probably within 3 or 4 months they were out of date, or they needed updating thing, you know, with certain things. And I was putting stuff like, you know how you can put them speed camera things on it, so if a speed camera's coming up, it would notify that there's a speed camera a bit further on and stuff like that. So just how it is with a lot of stuff. Also, sat nav is not all of them are monthly subscriptions though, not all of them. Because the only time you'd probably want to update a sat-nav is if, for instance, if a new build went up, or, you know, they were doing some road on the works and they were creating this and creating that. Otherwise, sat-navs, they just stay the same. Oh, 50, get in the right lane. I'm talking, 50's talking! Thing's quite fast as well. Woo! So I like how they've done little things like some road works or something happening, or there's a... See, this is, for me, look, this is all nice. This is like just driving normal. This is, for me, proper driving. Jib, is this an update? No, this is Pro Mod, sir. Ah! Now, you're not allowed to stop in these, I'll let you know that. Where you see a chevron, guys, if your exit is not clear, you are not allowed to stop in these. I'm not going to start teaching people the highway code, because you'll only turn and say that 50's got it wrong as well. I'm not going to be doing any of that tonight. Because I can't remember. You know, I always said that if I was to take my test again, I would probably fail. Probably on my eyesight and everything. Right, okay, so we've got to pull in here. Oh, this is all lovely, this is. I mean, look at this, guys. This looks really nice. This is where you want to be picking trucks up from. This is what it is all about. Okay, so we went for the reservoir. Let's have a look if we can change that for anything different. Oh, the truck, look, you've got to do it, haven't you? I like the way you give you that option. The truck is red, so we'll go for the red trailer. Take the job. Now, the only thing I am concerned about, guys, is 50's parking is absolutely brilliant. You know what I've noticed with a lot of these lorries as well? They've actually got a light on the back. Now, I know that's going to be my truck, because there should be... There it is, look. Are you sure about the parking? Yeah, it's fine. If you look closely, there's an X on the floor. That means that's mine. And I am going to take it nice and steady this evening. I am not going to rush through anything. A nice steady stream, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a nice steady stream so I can concentrate on chat and what I have to do as well. That, to me, is a very good stream. I should have put advanced coupling on, shouldn't I, guys? That would have been absolutely freaky as well. Okay. So we are ready. Just have to watch the back of that trailer. Okay. Thank you very much, and duck. Okay, right, nice and steady, guys. So, now I've got the weight on the vehicle. The truck's acting a little bit, you know. I do believe that I'll end up tipping. Well, I won't say I'll end up tipping it. Let's have a look from the outside. There we go. Look, there we go, guys. What are we doing? Don't you just love this camera? Whoa! Absolutely amazing, that camera is. So we can go. And then, you know, we have to remember that we are trying to take this trailer through. It looks like we're right in the town centre. If we're trying to take this trailer right through the town centre, we still have to be careful. Especially when we've got the Rozzers around as well. But this is the issue that you have in the town centre, trying to take these corners. There we go. You know what? I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Why would I want to go and hit the police? Why would you want to do that? It's like watching me fly. Well, no, it's not. In fact, I was going to say, it's like watching me fly, but I'm not that brilliant at that either, am I? If you want to play it as the game's intended, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I really do. You know, trying to stick to the speed limit, trying not to get tickets. Same about the bus driving. I don't think I did too bad on that. I just had a bit of a mad moment. Chop, Suey Lewis, thank you very, very much for those bitties.
Sound of the police.
I'm just trying to get over in this lane here. Thank you for the bitties, Chops. How are you? Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Yes, we know them tunes. So I'm not looking to do anything too fast or anything out of order, guys. I'm just not doing that this evening. I just want to see how this plays out, because to be honest, I'm kind of impressed how it looks and everything at the moment, because I have missed pro mods. Trouble is back. Who's Trouble? Has anybody seen a guy called Alex Trouble? Who's he? I thought I already had Trouble in the stream. He's behind you. Okay, so that's one of the family home at the moment. I like how everywhere you look, it's as if you're in London, look, because they've got the gherkin and everything there. And believe you me, Alex, I have seen your driving. I have seen your driving, young man, and I would not want to be a passenger or anything in your vehicle at all, ever. Can you ram the Renault? Why? Give me a good reason why you'd want to ram the Renault. It's the best. Well, I'll tell you what you are good at doing. Oh! Nearly missed me turning there because I was looking at chat. I'm not exaggerating. Look, I have to take my time here. This is gonna be a boring stream tonight. I will tell you that now. going to be a boring stream because 50 is going to try and do everything right. I say that and watch what happens. I'll crash. Yes, I'm on the right side of the road. Don't worry about that. I'm driving in England, for God's sake. I'm driving in England. It's like a busman's holiday. Honest. I think I put the... with Pro Mods as well, guys, you get the actual truck trailer pack as well. And that's another free... That's another free, it just comes with Pro Mods. Chelmsford, Romford and Grant Hill. So that's where they were heading. We've got 6 hours. Yep, 6 hours when we've got 305 miles. But half of this is going to be taken up by a ferry ride. So we'll see how we get on with that. And we have to do a hill start. Come on! Oof. Do you know what I like about this as well? Is you can actually ride the clutch and do hill starts and things like that. I think that's really good in the game. They have got that off to a T, because when the game first came out, hill starts were so difficult to do. Look at that. Even like when it's rolling back, you can get the clutch and the acceleration just right. We'll go. Oh, I was going to go in the middle lane, but this guy seems to have taken that one. I'm going to let him go, because I need to get over into that lane where he is. Go on then, you go. Or in fact, tell you what, I'll do it myself. There we go. Just like driving in England, it's just normal driving for me, this is. Although I don't like how they don't seem to have the road markings on here. Look at this guy here. Wow, he's in a rush. Have you seen this now? Look, the congestion charge. Well, that's what that C was about, the congestion charge, because I think that's the logo that they use. What have we got? Choose lightly. I'm liking the way they've done all the... I'm liking all this, by the way. Quite nice. How do you get Pro Mods to work? Pro Mods, it works by installing these certain files into your mod folder. Let's just get some speed on here. And then when you go to the game, you go into the mod on the game and you just activate the folders that you've installed. But with Pro Mods, you have to put them in the right order. When you download Pro Mods, it gives you the speeding. It gives you the load order. I got to pay a toll. Okay, that's fine. It gives you the load order as well. And what a lot of people say is you don't put a great deal of things above Pro Mods when you load it. If you download it from the Pro Mods website, it actually shows you the load order as well, and it tells you exactly how to install it. And I'm sure that the guys on here, we can help you if that's what you want to do. But always be mindful that mods can break the game. That's the difference. Mods can break the game. So you have to be careful of that as well. So I always wonder that when you're in a lane, if you're in a lane where it says left turn only, would you really need to indicate if you are actually in that lane? I know some people change their mind and go straight on because I've seen it done so many times. But really, if you are in that lane and it says left turn only, would you need to indicate? Because sometimes I don't, you see. I'll just sit in that lane knowing that I'm going to be going, oh God, wrong gear, I'm going to be going left anyway. I would say yes. Okay, okay. Is that just in case you forget that you're turning left when you're in the left lane? Because you wanted to go right, but you went in the left lane? I don't know. I'm just being sarky. Because that's the only way I could read that. Because it's like wanting to turn right and going in the left lane. Because it's a truck, we always have to be in the slowest lane. Do you use your blinkers on a roundabout? If you're going straight on, no. If you're, well, you can, because if you're going straight on, no, you don't have to, but you then have to make sure that you stay in the middle lane. If you are turning right or left, yes, you would use your blinkers. Now, this road is quite confusing for me, so I would say yes, I would need to go into that lane. And I would say yes, I would follow it straight down here. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I would say if you're going straight on, no, don't use your blinkers. Although a lot of people do, just to say the like, because really at a roundabout, if you're turning left, you would really use your indicators. If you're going straight on, I don't think you really would. Now, you guys can correct me on that. We are in Folkestone. Now, do I have to stop? It says stop, but do I have to? Let me just go. No. I would be more traffic efficiency if you use blinkers when you are exiting. Well, you do when you're exiting a roundabout. You do when you're exiting a roundabout. Are we actually going to France? Well, it's telling me to go straight on. This is all nice, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, this is all posh. Oh, this is all new to me. I got no idea where I'm going here. You ready? Gracia, how are you? thank you very, very much for the follow. That's a bit of a trek. So I think the reason this is like this, because we've been here before on the base game and it looks nothing like this. And I've never taken it from that direction before, to be honest. So we need to get on a train. Okay. Let's see if it goes all that distance. That's good, that. Let's reverse back a bit here. Turn these lights off. Put side lights on. Kind of like all that. I mean, look at all this over there, look. I just like what they've done with it, to be honest. I really do like what they've done with it. So when you see the base game, you can actually see the difference between the two. I'll tell you what I've been watching as well. Now, if you guys like to watch things on Amazon Prime or Netflix, this is on Amazon Prime, and I've watched probably 3 episodes today. YAH-READY. Quite interesting, really is good. So if you're into something that you want to get your teeth into that's gritty, adventurous, it's got suspense in it as well. YAH-READY, I watched it today. It's very good. I started watching it last night, and it is honestly, I have to say, it is really good. I do like it. So if you want to watch something that 50 recommends, try YAH-READY. It's a Amazon Prime production. Right, I have to do this because when you turn this corner, you have to get this on the right angle to get around this corner as well. There you go. Thought somebody had already come through the door then. So we are off. Right. Trying to stick to the speed limits and everything as well, so let's see how we get on with this. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Oh, okay. Thought you'd come in and gone out. Must have poltergeist in the house. Well, I'm hearing something. Oh, you are joking. I've got a speeding ticket. Right, we need to start engaging cruise control. I think it's that button there. There we go. So we have to start engaging cruise control because 50, let's just have a look. There we go. That'll show me what whether cruise control's on or not. Kind of took up a bit more than one lane there, look. I've not done too good there, have I, look? Took up a bit more than one lane. Come on, come on, come on. So Paris. We've got 171 miles to go. Got a full tank, so we're doing all right. Here we go. We can go now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going to have to engage cruise control. Well, we're turning left, or either we're turning left or the road veers to the left. That sat nav for me is still quite small. Right, so tell you what we'll do. Let me see if that works. No. Right, let's have a look. I'm trying to see how this cruise control works here. Is it up? Oh, cruise control doesn't work. See? No, I haven't mapped cruise control. Coco, how are you? I'm just going to pull up and have a look and map cruise control, because for some reason I don't seem to have mapped cruise control on this thing. Don't know why. Let me just have a quick look now. Let's just stop that. Break that. Go into that. I want to see why. Cruise control. Oh, it's hat down. So why is that not working? It is right. Cruise control. Unless you have to be going over a certain speed to engage cruise control. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, sir? Oh, them horns. Whoa. How good are they? At the moment, the stream is going absolutely brilliant. Cool, thank you very, very much for that follow, sir. I'll say sir or madam. You see, this is one thing that streamers are going to have to get into. Because for some reason, you have to be faster than 30 kilometers. No, you don't. Because you can set it in the settings that the speed you have to go at to engage it as well. I did notice that, and I think mine's set at 5. I'm sure mine's set at 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers an hour, and you can engage cruise control, but you probably have to be doing a lot faster than I was to try and engage it. We'll try it later, but it says I've got the button mapped and it's hat down, which is my 3 direction key. I'm going to try and build some speed up, and I'm going to see if we can engage cruise control. Let me just get that on as well, because I've got buttons mapped for everything. Here we go. Or is it? It's not. No, it's not that one. I've got buttons mapped for absolutely everything, guys. I really have. But it doesn't seem to be working. Try again. No, it's not doing a thing. Because what it would do is it would tell you the speed. No, not working. Cruise control is not working. 50. He's going to have to put his foot to the metal. Or, you see now. 50's worked out what's going off here. Lift the throttle, that's right. You see how intricate? Let's get that speed up. There we go. You see how intricate these things are? Now normally, on my car, if I set cruise control, I can still use the throttle. If I take my foot off the throttle, it will bring it back down to 50. That's the difference. So that's the difference between this, because I'm used to setting mine in my car and I can still speed up, and if I take my foot off the throttle, it's only when I hit the brake it disengages. That's the only time it will disengage, when I hit the brake. Otherwise it doesn't disengage. That's the difference with this. So this is a funny one. Well, for me it's like that. Which one's that one? That if you, as soon as you engage it, if you touch the brake, it disengages your cruise control. If I touch the throttle, because really when you think about it, the cruise control keeps you at one speed. If you go faster, because I often do it down the motorway, I'll put my cruise control on 70 or 65, then I'll keep going. And if I, you know, if you kind of think, oh, there's a lot of speed cameras or whatever it is, I'll then just take my foot off the acceleration and it will take me down to 70 and I can continue going at that speed. As soon as I touch the brake, then it just totally disengages the whole thing. That's how it normally works for me. So let's have a look. So we're about 48, which is about right for a truck, to be honest. I always ask this question as well, guys, don't I? That if you're driving a truck, would you really be travelling at like 70 and 80 miles an hour? I don't think you do that. Because the stopping distance. Two, if you take a corner too sharp, it's going to go over, which might happen to me now. Ooh, you see what I mean? Look, when you take a corner, a vehicle kind of tilts to the side, so really you'd have to brake on the corners, accelerate a little bit and then get yourself back up to your speed. And I really wouldn't use cruise control on roads like this anyway because of the bends. I would probably only use cruise control on a straight more than anything. So we're going through the toll? Or we'll go through the tele part? We'll go through teleconnect. Ah! Will I get through there? No! Oh my god. 50 won't get through there. Oh dear, that was fun. 50 won't get through that one. Oh my god. It's got, look, now, if nobody didn't clip that, look, it's got, can I zoom in on that? Yeah, it's got the picture of a car there, look, and it says 20 meters, and it's got a thing saying cycles. And what did 50 do? Oh god, I did something what Alex would have done. I didn't get no damage that I'm aware of. Don't think I got any damage. There seems to be a theme with you and crashing. Well, something's not right, is it? So I'm gonna kind of believe in that one, to be fair. I'm going to kind of believe in that. There is some sort of theme and crashing around me. You know what makes you laugh though? It's kind of weird in a way, because if I was to act like this on the road, oh my god, I'd lose my license. It's because you can't, I think in this game you can't judge. I'm going to just put some these, I might not need any, but I might as well while I'm here. While we've got to a garage, I might as well put something in it just in case. Probably don't need a great deal anyway. There we go. Look, I didn't need hardly anything, but I have to make sure that I don't... cause a problem. See, I think I'm doing quite well. I think I'm driving quite well, to be honest. 50. You're doing quite well, mate. You give yourself a pat on the back. You don't actually get that feel that you are, you know, really driving, I suppose, because of the steering wheel being so far in front and you're not actually within it or around you. So you do have a job judging things. Let's get this turned on so I can see what speed I'm doing. Right, so cruise control is set at actual 50. I think that's what does it a lot in this game. Because believe you me, oh bargain, but I have seen so many people play this game. And I have seen so many people crash. I have seen so many people do silly things. So for me just doing that, that was quite a sensible move. Although I didn't look at the particular pictures in front of me, which was a bit silly, to be honest. A little bit crazy. Oh God, silence back. Here we go. Lock up your daughters. So we're actually doing a flight tomorrow. Silent. Are you going to join us? Oh, see you then. See you then. Bye. Shut the door on your way out. I don't know. Somebody did mention Innsbruck. Now, to be honest, if it is, I ain't looking forward to that one at all. Wong, how are you? Because if we're going to do Innsbruck, 50 is definitely not looking forward to that one. I'm just straightening myself up on this road a bit. There we go. Look, just so I can show you guys. So look, there we are, guys. 50 is in his own truck. Oh, you would. Do you know what? You would say that. You would actually say that. You ready? Cloud Cola. What? Well, that's how you put that. Cloud Cooler. Well, I'm trying to haul ass. If that's how you want to put it. Right, okay. So up ahead, I can see another toll gate. What we need to establish is that 50, I've got to go down to 30 as well. We've got to establish that 50 has got to get through this. Right, so do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just stay straight. I tried to follow the other trucks, you see. What I tried to do, I tried to follow the other trucks and I get it all wrong. Not good, is it? See, these are looking so nice. When you look at them on ProMath, they just look so nice. Will you do the flight I suggested, last flight of the night? If we can fit it in, I think I've got it written down over there. But if we can fit it in, Ollie, if we can't fit it in, I will put it down to be done on a flight night. Don't worry. I will definitely do it. Even if we do it on... How long did you say it was? About an hour? Because there are times... Yeah, it's about an hour, not a problem. Silent Ted. But Innsbruck is easy, and then after 3 lots of chat, he goes, But I need to move over. But what, sir? In fact, I didn't need to move over. Oh, I didn't really need to move over because I got into this. Yes, 50 is flying from London to the River or to the River Thames. Oh, you see now, in the River Thames. I'm going to do a Sully. I'm going to land on the River Thames. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure my passengers get their money's worth. That's what I'm going to do. I only think it's fair that when you pay good money, you get a little bit of entertainment. Oh, we've got a motorbike here. Plane type. When it's a commercial, normally we say you can fly what you like. I'm going to try my best to do the Airbus. I'm probably going to do a British Airways Airbus. I don't know yet because I haven't seen the flight. I don't know exactly what it's going to be because I know that Empire takes care of that for me. So I won't know until I finish work when I get home what it will be. Our customer expects delivery on time. Am I late? God damn, 50's late. About right for me though, isn't it? It is about right for 50 to be late, to be honest. Going to take the A321 then? Probably. Probably I will take the A321. So I am going to be late. So ETA is 14th. Oh, okay. I've only got 18 miles to go. Should be okay. We should be okay. See, all I keep getting is red lights in front of me. Come on, come on, come on. 50's going to be late. Oh, I was going to turn then, but this vehicle behind me was coming up quite quick. I love how they put these speeds of 110. What's that all about? What's 110? Is that probably 70? Because I don't get that. Because I know it's probably done in kilometres. I need to be in that lane, don't I, to be fair as well, because we are turning off. See, when I'm concentrating a lot, guys, I don't really say a great deal, do I? Because I just want to get this right. And then I'm driving on foreign roads now, and nobody has commented on the fact that I have been on the right lanes, because I've got used to it. I don't think 50 should ever fly a kite. What? There's nothing... Flying a kite? I've got no weather engine for you. You've got a new... I'm using Orbex. I was actually, do you know, because you've inspired me, Silent, I actually installed Orbex and I actually purchased, am I going down here? Whoa. Yeah, I'm using Orbex, you see, now. And I am going to be flying on P3D as well, thank you very much, sir. The man that I have to take my hat off to. It's a lot better, although I did have issues where I had to get, this is where I got Adam Tech to help me, because I loaded UK 2000 in and it wasn't showing any planes, and it was the way, it was down to the way that it was installed, because Orbex you can install direct, I mean sorry, UK 2000 you can install direct, and what had happened was, because I moved it from one folder to another, it was trying to pick up UK 2000 from D, and I've moved it over to my SSD drive. That's the issue I had, but I've dealt with that now. So now on this particular thing here, guys, I have taken away the great big white circle thing that says, oh my god, where do I have to park this? Oh god. Okay. So that's where 50's got to park it. More realism, yeah. So we need to get this thing. I've got to turn the vehicle around. Let me see how far I am from this edge. Yeah, I've got enough room. I've got to turn the vehicle around, guys. So now this is where Alex would love to watch this, because Alex would go, 50, how long is it going to take you to do this? But I'm going to try and take my time anyway, like I did before. Not going to go good, guys, but look, I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to give up. 50 is not going to give up. Okay, guys, let's go. Oh, we need to come forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doo-doo. Just a little bit. There we go. And then we should be spot on. Just give it a little bit over to this side. You see now, when 50 takes his time, rather than trying to read out chat and do all things like that, he can probably get things spot on. You see, it's all about taking your time, isn't it? It's not going to be spot on, but at least it will accept this. It should accept that. I expect it to accept it. I should think it will accept it. Yes. Did you hear that in 50's voice? He expected it to accept it. There we go. Look at that. 50 got it first time. So my parking's not that bad. It's just that when you're under a bit of pressure, when you've got people in chat saying that you're crap and you're all this low. But it's not normally like that. 50 can park anything. Okay, so we still didn't make... We're up to level 39. And this is all genuine, this is, guys. None of this has got any cheat engines on or profiles installed or money cheats installed. 50 don't play that. Okay, so let's have a look where we are then. I don't think you can do a special journey from here, because I would like to try one of those at some stage. Right, so we are in Rems. Oh, you can do a special journey from here. Let's have a look. That looks like it's nice to take, that is. See, we're heading back, and I really, oh, I've clicked the wrong button. I really want to head. I really want to come this way more. I've done nothing in Romania. I think what I'm going to try and do is head across. Ollie, no disrespect to you, Ollie, right? That is far too late. I have already dropped the load off. When I was driving, the one thing you needed to do was look and spot the garages. There's no point saying garage now. It's too late. Let's have a look what we've got. Where's that one going? You're a good man. I want something that's going to take me probably over to... It's never too late. That's what the rabbit said in... It's Snow White or something. No. Oh God, that. Look at that. Not able to do that. It says far too long. That's another one that's... That's not bad, that journey. I want to do probably, that's going to bring in a lot of money as well, that one is. Well, I don't know. What is that one? It's only 42. None of them are high paid jobs, yet they're all going so far away. I'm quite particular about the trailers that I take because I want it to... You know what? That might be a journey worth taking, to be honest, because that's a nice route going up into Sweden. It looks really nice, countryside and everything. So that's page 2, second one down. Remember, page 2, second one down. That's taking me over to Liechtenstein. That's going over to Liechtenstein. That's where that's taking me. God, that's taking me back over to England. No, we're avoiding England like the plague. If we take the cars over to Stuttgart, then we can go from, well, it's Ulm. We can go from Ulm probably over to Czech somewhere. I'm going to do the probably short ones because I can get more runs done in then, can't I? And then hopefully 50 can work on his parking. So we're not picking it up from here. That, for a first time, was quite good. 50 was very impressed with himself. See your trailer? Right. We don't need fuel. Oh no, it's straight on 50. Come on. Here we go. This is where it is. See, all this is what I like. It just looks so nice, don't it? Are they static cows? Oh no, they're not actually. They're actually moving. Oh, it was, I think it was Bus Simulator that we were doing the other night. And that had static... Did I do this? Did I do that coming in? Would you say that 50 took that off? I would say no. Well, let's put it this way. I'm asking the wrong people anyway. I wasn't asking chat. It was just a general question, that was. It just looks nice the way they've done it, with, you know, bits of sticks and stuff laying on the roads and things like that. Now I have to be careful of the speed because I've got no trailer on the back, and I can definitely speed in this thing. It's only well, it's not that far where we're going, so oh, get in the right gear. 50. So do a few more jobs on this. So what we can get done here at the moment, and we are actually, I should be in this lane here. In fact, no, I shouldn't. Oh my God! It's the next one. It's the next one. Oh, we'll have to stop here, look. We'll have to stop just here. Seem to misjudge how close I am to the central reservation. That's what I'm doing now. The one thing I don't want to do is hit this, and I always misjudge how close I am, because look at me. I'm kind of just over into his lane there, which is not good. And when you look at it, there's still quite a bit of a distance, isn't there? I always moan about these foreign traffic lights because you can't see, no matter where you are. They should always have one. That post up front, they should always have a set there. Staplehurst Transit. So that you can actually see. We discovered should have gone down here, shouldn't I? That's where I should have gone. Oh jeez. What is it? You've always got a vehicle up your arse. What is that? Every time you stop, the vehicle's right up your arse. Okay. Get this thing picked up. And we were going for that one. Nice showroom. Okay, so it looks like mine's over there, look. There we go. That's quite good. Right out. Right. We've got plenty of fuel anyway. We know all that. We've got plenty of fuel. We should be okay. I think I go straight. I think I've got to follow that. Yeah, that's it. Following that round there. That was it. Over to the left, then over to the right. She doesn't say a lot, does she, to be honest? I think she's just comfort on the eyes, that's all she is. I always think that when they do this, they kind of make these roads just very narrow. That's the problem I seem to think with this game. The roads don't seem realistic. These turnings are quite narrow when you go into them. I'm looking at what you put there. I ain't got time for that. When you're driving, you don't have time to flirt with anybody. Right, let's see if we can get this cruise control set, get this one journey done so I can get some more done here. I only bring this bottom bar up because I would rather have a flick over this display, because it doesn't actually give you the digital display of what speed you're actually doing. It'll tell you everything else. We'll leave it on that one. So now if I do that, there we go, 47, sounds good to me. And then we've got toll gates at front. Now 50, where do you want to go? Just follow what everybody else is doing. I'm not going to go through that small one again, guys, don't worry. 50's not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I think I've learnt that one now. So looking at the time, this one looks like it may be a nighttime drop. What other sims do you play, 50? What other sims do I play? Flight Simulator, Bus Simulator, do them all, to be honest. There's not many that 50 doesn't do simulator wise, to be fair. I do all of them, Crossler. Honestly, all of them that I'm aware of when I get a chance to stream them. I think this week what I've been doing is, the theme I've been doing this week has just been a driving theme. So for all the streams I've been doing, it's just been a driving game. I think we started off like, this is, we're going to test 50's brain. I think I started off with Fernbus. No, I think I started with Fernbus. Then I did Bus Simulator. Oh, that PC. Oh, you mentioned that to me, didn't you, though? That's that PC building, though, isn't it? I've got that. But I'm doing a driving theme this week, so probably when I go back to next week, I probably will look at doing something a bit different. I'll probably do that. I haven't loaded that up for a while. You guys can show 50 how to build a PC, which I think would be nice. I've actually got Goat Simulator, believe it or not, Cross. My summer car I've got as well. And if I'm, do you know something, guys? If I do look to play my summer car again, I'm going to start it all over again. Because originally, when I was doing my summer car, I never got to complete that. And I kind of went off it a little bit. Claude, is it pronounced Claude or Cloud? Claude for one, Cloud for two. Do you know something? I haven't even loaded up Goat Simulator. It was gifted to me. And it's something that you don't actually admit you've got. But it's quite fun. Believe it or not. It's a really weird game. I've got Rat Simulator, which, wow, I used to love. Yeah, Cloud Like the Sky. Thank you for that. There we go. We picked the right one there, yeah. So it's Cloud. How are you? And welcome to the room. Oh. Where are you going? Where the frick? What the hell? Right, thank you. What the hell? Rat Simulator. Honestly, I used to love streaming that. It got a little bit... I have to be honest, it got a little bit perverted. Because I don't know what dev made it or whatever it is, but it got to the stage where you were looking up the girls' skirts. And I kind of thought it spoilt the game. It just spoilt the game because they kind of lost focus on the game and it got a bit ridiculous. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really go back to it. Because all of a sudden... it was about some bloke and his wife, and you were trying to, you know, infest the house, do this, do that. And all of a sudden, they did an update on it, and then before you knew it, there's some sexy girl in a short skirt walking around, and all of a sudden, you know, you're looking up a skirt as a rat and all this one. And I thought, do you know what? No, it's not for me. But I will have a look at it and see if they've changed that, because people must have complained about that. It does. It was weird. Honestly, it was a bit weird. But it was a lovely game because you had to work your way as a rat from the hallway into the living room, collect cheese, food. Then you had to go into the kitchen, get onto the sink and do little tasks which were quite good. Then from there you had to go into the garden, make an infestation. There was a rat that was killed in the garage and you had to go and revive that rat, and then there was two of you, and it was kind of, you know, just it was early access. It was quite nice to play, but then it kind of changed. And I know it's had a few updates and I've just not been back to it since, but I will have a look at it because, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the guys used to love when I used to stream it, to be fair. It was just something I used to do on a Sunday for a bit of fun. And it was nice. But then all of a sudden I went into it, it had an update, and I just thought to myself, what is all this about? You know, they've put women in it now and things like that, and I just thought, I'm not saying it didn't deserve having the women in it, but again, they're kind of manipulating the women by going, what is a rat going to understand about looking up a woman's skirt? It's not, is it? I just didn't get that. That's by some pervy dev. There we go. Look, there is my... I need to get back in before I turn. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Ketsui! How are you, sir? Noon. It is noon. 50 speeding. It is noon. How are you, sir? I'll check out some gameplay on... Yeah, you can. I never uploaded anything to YouTube because normally what I do, guys, is whenever I finish a stream, it goes straight up to my YouTube site, and that's only because when you're affiliated, you only get to save your streams on Twitch for 3 months. That's all you get. Now, with me having a YouTube channel, I then get to leave them there indefinitely until YouTube decide, do you know what, 50, we've had enough of your streams, goodbye. Not too bad, sister having her baby, so being... Oh, brilliant. That's good. Right, I need to move over, don't I? Because... Go on. I'll let you go. I nearly had an argument with a truck last time, and I'm not going to do that again. It not belong for Primrose anyway, though, to be fair now. I keep thinking that when I see the sat-nav aiming over to the left, that I have to do a left turn, but normally on these roads you veer off to the right. I made a map. Beat Saber using your 50 games on. Oh, okay. Fine. That's not a problem, sir. That's good. I should have watched it. I should have watched it, to be honest. Yeah, I should have watched it. I've kind of been, most of the day, what I've been trying to do was sort out my P3D, and I've managed to do it anyway, so thank you for, at least thank you for probably replying back to me and everything, but I'd probably nipped out for a bit, came back, turned the PC back on, and I could see that I'd had Adonis and you. Adonis wanted some screenshots. Why would you want screenshots of something I've told you? I said, oh, I can go through here. I said I've got no planes, so a screenshot would have only shown him that I've got no planes. When I did actually say I've got no planes. So I didn't bother doing that. I then messaged Dev. I then messaged Adam, and I'd already uninstalled, installed, done all this, and it was only down to the fact that I'd moved certain files, Kets, because I reinstalled P3D and other bits and bobs. I'd moved certain files, so I've now put it on the SSD drive, and what in the scenery config file, it was looking for them on D. So what I had to do was manually install them through the scenery config file back into the game, and then we got it to work. I've got aeroplanes, I've got scenery. Orbex looks really nice now. I've also, because I reinstalled Orbex, I've got the Orbex weather now, which is 1 to 8, which looks good. So in other words, sometimes when you're forced to do things, it could be the right thing to do. Well, I'll tell you what the saying is. There's a saying, the hardest thing is always the right thing to do. A weird saying, but it's probably right. When you look at something and you think, oh, for God's sake, it's normally the right thing to do. So like me, chill out, take your time. Like today, what I did, I thought, I'm not going to tackle it straight away, so I put the message out to you guys. I nipped out for 2 minutes, so came back in, and then I thought to myself, right, I'm going to tackle it. So I took everything off, completely wiped it all off, put it all back on again, and then just went step by step. And it was only when I was talking to Adam that he turned around and said that you can actually install the scenery separate. And because when you get UK 2000 it installs through its own engine, I thought, oh okay, but it was installing it onto the C drive, but inside the scenery folder it was looking for it on D, because I didn't realise that when you go into the scenery folder you can do this and do that and do this, because I only play the game, I don't, you know, put scenery on. There is a saying where I'm from, hardest thing is always, oh my god. Now if you don't know Ketsui, he's my version. Ketsui is my version of Jimmy is crazy, because Ketsui is, God's sake, one of the craziest people I've ever come across. If you give him a pen, if you give him a pen, it's like a child. Now, Kets, I've given you a pen. Do not write on the walls. Do not write on your ladies. Just do your drawing. I'm a big mod with... Oh! I nearly hit that then. So you just have to be careful. But yeah, it's all... Flip. Yeah. You have to get him... You have to give him a child-proof pen. So the pen has to have a child-proof top on it. I did say this journey would look nice, look, going through the countryside. I did say it would look nice, and this is lovely, this is. This is absolutely lovely. Farming sim hype. I so want to overtake that vehicle in front, but I've got to be 50's got to behave himself. We'll slow down, drop down a gear, and then we'll just stay behind him. 50's trying to be good. So, are you going to join us tomorrow then, Cats? Are you going to make a present tomorrow, sir? What day is it tomorrow? Friday, isn't it? I think I'm right. I'm right in thinking it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? What happens on a Friday and you're going, what? How dare you? You know that Friday is always 50's Friday flight night. You know that. That's if you're not busy though, because I do look. I do understand your dilemma. What was that? Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. Thank you, Cross. I thought I was going crazy then. Oh, sorry, I thought it was Wednesday today. No, you did not. Right, just bear with me 1 second, guys, because I've got to go and shut a door. I've just realised I've got the back door open, yeah. And I'm getting all these foreign objects coming into this room. So I'm going to put the brake on here. Oh, I've stalled the engine anyway. I've got to take that down, and I've got to unlock myself from where I am. Bear with me, guys. I won't be long. You ready? The 50 plus games. 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 Back. Put myself back in. Okay. Now you see, multiplay, I would have been kicked. Let's just get this set right, because I know this will turn itself off. Okay. Reset that. There we go. Get some lights on. Okay, is he going to let me go? Are you going to let me go? Thank you. Are you going to let me go? What? Oh my God. What the? Look how close that is. What is that? 50's going now. I thought then for a second I was going down the wrong road. I'll be on and off. Wonderful. That's fine. I've got to get my headset set right now, you see, because this is one thing about Track IR. If you take it off, you press the reset button and it never feels the same. I'm now looking too much at the vehicle, so I'm going to just reset that before I go any further. Just going to reset that. There we go, that's better. Okay. Okay, so 50's ready now for his journey. Right. We have got 142 miles to go. And I did say it was going to be a nighttime drop off, and I was probably right. Bridge hype. Yeah, I mean, if you can join us, it would be nice, like you say, but I don't really want you to put yourself out too much on anything like that. Just see what the turnout will be like, because we'll still get, you know, I have a feeling I have to go, I think I have to go up here. No, it's the wrong road. I did this last time. God damn! Cowboy Johnny who's coming at the right time when 50's made a wrong turn in. I'm sure I did this last time. Oh, I don't have to go too far. Now I'm going to speed. I'm going to get a ticket now, I know I am. In fact, I have to come off here and go around and come back up. What is 50 doing? Dear. Now that turning, Ollie, is where you would go and use your indicator, because you're going to be turning left. And this vehicle here is not going to stop for me, even though I'm indicating. Look at that. How crazy is that? Even though I'm indicating, he didn't even stop. And normally, you would not enter a roundabout if somebody was doing that. And then just indicate on the exit. Okay. Right, so let's see if we can get this right now this time. Oh God. Just stay straight, 50, don't do anything else. Good evening, how are you, Johnny, anyway? I'm wondering which gearbox is better, because I always have an 18 differential normal. The 18s, no, yeah, you're right. The 18s are better. The only reason I don't use the 18 is because I'm going to try and work out, I'm going to have to change some keys on here, because normally what people will do is, because I've got the stick, what they'll do is they will set a key for high and low. And I just haven't done that. That's why I normally stick to the 6 box. But the 18 is much better, especially when it comes to pulling and stuff like that. It's far better, which is one of the reasons why I'm struggling on a lot of the hills. Because I used to always use the 18 speed, but then I think it was because I got a bit taken away with cruise control. But if I take the cruise control away and use that to go high or low, that'll be fine. But yeah, I would always go for a larger gearbox. Always. I don't know where my, I don't know, I'm just going to try and do that for you. 1 second. Allow that message. There we go. I think I'll put, there we go. We'll do cruise control at that. It's always difficult when you're outside this vehicle as well. I'm going to try and do a front shot and then jump straight back inside. I'm using a 6-speed. That's all I'm using. But normally I would go for a 12, and it's only because the normal, I've got a I'll see if I can, I don't know where the camera's set, but just let me see if I can show you how I do this. Oh! You see, I need to turn that off. I can't, I'm trying to do, I've got to turn off here. Bear with me, guys, and I'm going to try and show you. If I hit that button now, no, it's not working. 1 second. It should work because my camera is on. Let me just pull up here a second. Bear with me, guys. Office cam. No, office cam's not working. Just bear with me 1 second. I may have disabled it, you know. Yeah, because I had a button for my office cam, but it's not working. And what that used to do was that would show my steering wheel and everything, but for some reason it ain't working. You get these problems with... Are you going to let me out? Yeah, thank you. I noticed between... less fuel. Yeah, it does. As well as that. But I don't seem to worry about fuel so much. That's probably one of the reasons, Ollie, why I run out of fuel. Because I've got the keys set so that I can change all the display in the middle, if you can see it, look. I can change all the display in the middle, which is all from the gear stick module. So put that back on cruise. I then have all the keys set so that what I can do is go through, if I open up the menu, I can then go through the size of the map. I can then go through where we're heading. I can then go through damage, and I can then go back to any messages. I've got mine set up like that. So that's where I use a lot of my keys, because that's what I use more than I would anything else. And then I have all the other keys set so that I can flick between the map and other bits and bobs. So I can just have it like that at the bottom and not use the sat nav stuck in the stream. So I kind of like the way I've got it, and I've got used to it with this. And then I've got, because I've got the G27, I've got all buttons mapped for loading, unloading the trailers, wipers. So I don't have to move anywhere else, you see. Horn. And my brake is even set as one of the keys, so that when I want to stop I can put the handbrake on without. But you can have all these things natural if you've got the, what was it called? There was this thing that came out for farming sim, Cytec, that's it, the Cytec controller. And everybody has been using that Cytec controller because of the amount of buttons it's got on it, and it works great with things like this because you can map all the buttons to do all the things you need it to do. But the G27's got quite a few buttons on it anyway, but the Cytec, oh, it's got loads of buttons on it, and they all work in conjunction with this game. You're driving like a normal... Exactly, I tried to drive, yeah, but I like the 18 speed though, because like you say, Ollie, you want that experience of driving an articulated lorry, don't you? So probably I'm fooling myself by just having a 6 speed when I could have a 12 or an 18. And you only have to change it in the settings, that's all you have to do. Not difficult. I think I just like the fact that you can go through the gears, you know, you have to be in the right gear. You have to, you know, clutch and all that kind of stuff. I love that when I'm driving. I always take the gearbox with the most gears. Sometimes it's not always the best thing to do though, is it? To be fair. Because there's only 1%, there is only 1% torque between this and the 12-speed gearbox. That's the difference. Now, if you're doing heavy haulage, if you are doing heavy haulage, brilliant, all day long. Get yourself an 18 or a 12-speed gearbox. Best thing to do. But if you're not, and you're just kind of taking normal freight, I need to slow down. I'm talking in chat and look at the speed I'm doing. Then you need a larger gearbox. Because when you do heavy haulage, don't forget it does actually tell you the maneuverability and stuff with your gearbox and the trailer and things like that. So I'm going to let you go through. I want to go in that lane anyway. Oh, you're stopping on me. In ATS I jump in a 6 speed to an 18. Fine. Yeah. I mean, what it is though, Johnny, it's whatever you feel comfortable with. It really is. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and people actually do that and think, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. It's up to you. If you want to do it in an 18 or a 12 or a 6 or a 3-speed box, it is your decision. Whatever enjoyment you get out of the game, it is your decision. I used to find a lot of the times though, when I was in an 18, I kind of miss a lot of gears. Because you can get it in it's the what am I looking for? What's the word called? It's the sequence. You get what I mean? Because you can go from 1 to 3. You get what I mean? From 3 to 5. Then you go to 7, and then you have to hit it, and then you're going to get 9, 10, 12. You get what I mean now? That's the difference. You can set your sequence as well if you want to. Where I used to always get messed up on that, and I used to think, I'm not using this, I'm not using that. And then when I'm making mistakes, I just thought, you know what, I might as well just go for a basic 6-speed. That was just the way I was dealing with it. I don't try and stress myself out on a lot of things. I look for the enjoyment side of it more than anything. I think that's the difference with me. Oh yeah, this has got the retarder on it as well, even though it's only the 6-speed. You can still do that. Which I will show you. If I could speed up, I'd show you anyway, but because I'm going at this speed, I'm not going to really be able to... I didn't even indicate, did I, guys? Come on, are you watching 50 on this? See, that is what did me. Got to do this before the traffic gets up here. Did you see that? That sat-nav has got such a delay on it. That's what does me with this sat-nav sometimes. It's got such a delay. I'm travelling and thinking it's the next one on, but it isn't. If you have a gearbox with a retarder, you set the cruise control, it automatically brakes. Yeah, that's fine. Well, it just keeps you at that speed though, doesn't it? But yeah, I tend to... I like to drive it though. When I'm doing these, I like to drive them. Cruise control is for lazy drivers or people who drive a long distance. What? I didn't run a red light. 50 did not run a red light. They were doing that. So when these lights are flashing like this here, does that mean I can go if it's clear? Because I don't get this. I'm going to go anyway. Right. Thank you. So what happened here? Are you going to let me go? If the traffic lights are blinking, then you follow. Okay, so that's it. Normally over here when they're blinking, it means you can actually go. Right, so we've made it. Why are the wipers going? Why are the wipers going? Stop. Thank you. Okay, 50 always goes for the most difficult to get what little XP you can. So we've got to park it in that situation there. Right, where are we? This is what... So if I put that on, it will tell me where it is. Oh, it's just there. Okay. It's just here. Nighttime parking, guys. 50's doing a nighttime parking. Oh my God, I can't see a thing. So you either stop for the right, give way both directions, or you have the right of way. Okay, so I did right then, didn't I? To be fair, I did right. I think I am parking You see, do you know what? I can't see. Okay, so the best thing for me to do is to go forward because you can't see a thing. These bays would have better lighting than this, don't you think? It would have far better lighting than this. Far better lighting. I'm going to hit that trailer. I know I am. Reversing in the dark. Oh, it took it. Cargo is ready to be unloaded. It took it. I ain't gonna grumble at that first time round. If it takes it, it takes it. That was good. You see, my argument is, where is Alex when you need him? They should work on this because I do also find that annoying at times that there is no lights. Well, I know that when you go to places, it's just because there's barely any traffic at night. Yeah, but it's not about the traffic at night though, Ollie. I think what we're trying to say is that's a loading area. So they're expecting a job. So you would have better lighting. I think that's what he's trying to say. You'd have a lot better lighting. I mean, look at some companies. Every time you walk past them, they've got the floodlights are on so that you can see them advertising. Let's go for another job. Right, so we are in Ulm. I'm going Ulm. Okay, there's not a lot of jobs from Ulm. Let's hope they go in the way I need. Oh, that's nice. So look at that. It's taken us straight over to Slovakia. So we've got that one over to Slovakia, which is salt and spice. Oh, Reykjavik. Oh, and that's just by the coast, that is. That's no good. That's no good. So we'll do that one then. We'll do that one. You see, these are nice short journeys, and we're getting quite a few done as well, which is what I like. We'll do that one. It'll all go to 50s jobs, this will. Now, this is what we're up against here, look, because if I go outside, look how dark that is. I mean, look, that to me, crazy. Crazy! We're taking it from here. Oh, we might be taking it from here, actually. That'd be nice. Yeah, we could be taking it from this spot here, so let's have a look. Yes, we are, which is nice. Now let's look for a decent trailer. I'm going to go for that one. And we'll take that one. Now, this is the problem, Ollie. I have to... this is where I have to look for an X, remember? I have to look for an X on the road. On the... how the hell am I going to see that? Use my lights. Here we go. It's this one here. There you go, look. So mine ever shows up as an X, which is on the floor. You have high beam. Watch this for high beam. Bam! So that's what I'm looking for. That X that's just there. Above the scanner. That's how I know it's my trailer, which for me I think is quite good because it takes away the is it that one? No, it's this one here, look, there we go. It is that one. You see, you can't see. 50 can't see. You know what? 1 second here. Yeah, it is. Wow, you can't see a thing. It's too dark. I think it's just a little bit too dark, to be fair. Just a little bit too dark. Oh, that wasn't too bad. 50's on a roll today. Dark like the long dark. Yeah, you could say something like that. Okay, let's go. Right, let's get out of here. Here's them flashing lights again, guys. So that means I can turn right if it's clear. It's the Cecil. I think it's S. If you go into the Steam workshop, it's under SIL. What's it called? Mega Pack. It's the Cecil Mega Pack. And you can get somebody sat at the side of you and all sorts of things. Okay, let's go. You can have Obi-Wan Kenobi sat at the side of you. You can have some little young chick sat at the side of you. Or CP3O can be sat at the side of you. It is your choice. It is entirely up to you, sir, what you want to use. I would download all of his because they all work with pro mods as well, and they are quite good. They are very, very good. I've always used them, to be honest. I find them they're kind of nice because it kind of sets a little bit of a different tone. It personalizes the game for you, as I'd say. I didn't need to come off that road, did you, 50? You could have just stayed there. Oh, I love simulation games. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. Oh, we managed to get there. We managed to get there okay. Managed to get there okay. So that's good. Right, so we are there. Right, so 50 speeding again, so we're going to have to just take this down a notch. I've got clod up in feet. Right, we'll take it down a notch and we'll put cruise control on. See, I've got the governor on for the vehicle as well. Well, when I refer to the governor on, it's the restrictor. So the vehicle can only do a certain speed. Have a look. Right, so we set at 52. You're not going to get a ticket for that. We've got plenty of gas to get where we go. Well, I'll say that. Let me just have a quick look here. Yeah, we've got 663 and we're only going 400 and something, so we're fine. This, to be honest, you know, Johnny, this is a very good sim to play. If you can put the hours in on it, it's very good. I used to, honestly, I used to spend hours on this before I used to stream. Before I started streaming, I used to put hours on. The retarders kicked in there, look guys. I used to put hours on it on Sundays. I'd be on it most Sunday afternoons while the good lady's watching a film. And honest to God, I would go all over the place, but I didn't have a steering wheel. I used to use the Xbox 360. Mr. 45 Trents, how are you? Yeah, you can as well, and they are peaceful. And I used to be on it, honest to God, guys. I was on this for hours and hours and hours. And it was only when I got hold of a very, very cheap steering wheel that I started to love it even more. I started to love it even more. So I then thought to myself, do you know what, I'm going to invest in a proper steering wheel and the gear stick and everything. And now, whew, it's like between, to be honest and truthfully guys, between this and flying, yeah, Xbox 360, between this and flying, they're probably up there with some of the top games that I like playing. I'll be honest with you, they really, really are. Because this one I like it more because you actually, if I can get in the right gear as well, you actually achieve something on this. Because if you look at what money I've got and everything, and you know, I'm quite honest in saying that all this money is achieved through me doing this, because I've been playing this from when it first came out. And I was one of these guys as well. I would not touch mods, pro mods. When I kept hearing people going, oh, I've loaded pro mods, because it was right back when pro mods was 1 point something, literally. It was 1 point whatever it was when I started doing this. And they were going, oh, you need to put pro mods on it and stuff like this. And I was like, I didn't know how to do it. I had not a clue how to put mods on. So I went reading, looking into it. And I think I put my first pro mods on and I went, oh my God, this looks absolutely amazing. I've been to the stage where I've put mods on and it's crashed the game, it's wrecked the files, and I've had to wipe it all, reload it and start again. So, you know, but now, after numerous years, I kind of know what to do in order to get them to work and to take them off and how to sort them out so that you don't lose your profile. So, all good. Always do a backup before doing mods. Not necessarily, but yeah, it is a good idea, but not necessarily. Because sometimes you can take the mod out and it will sort it out. But don't forget though as well, what can break the game as well is when SCS do some of these updates. That can break the game, because that did it for me one time when it messed around with the well, like you're saying, in a way, I'm kind of contradicting myself, because what Ollie's saying is probably right. If I'd have saved the profile, then I could have loaded it straight back in. But then some profiles don't work with a lot of the updates they do. That's another thing you've got. It is playable with controller. Yes, yes, yes. You can play it with an Xbox controller, not a problem. It's compatible. Not a problem. It's kind of okay as a, I'm just trying to get in the right lane here guys, so bear with me. I can see the traffic coming up. 50's all good. No, I need to be in that lane. You see, 50's using his mirrors. He's all good. I've seen lorries do rubbish like this. Well, I never played this, but considering I can fly with an Xbox controller, I'd say yes. No, you can. I've played this with an Xbox controller. You can play it with keyboard as well, but please guys, don't play it with keyboard. It's not fun. It is not fun at all. I'll tell you that now. I would get hold of a cheap Xbox 360 controller, because that, you just literally plug it in, and because it's Windows will detect it, and then you can just map the keys accordingly. Or on some of them you don't have to map a lot of the keys, because when you click the drop down box, it will have the Xbox controller in when you click it. Some of them will be mapped as basic, and then what you will have to do is just assign certain keys to what you want to do. Here we go. Look, 50's trying to work this one out. Innsbruck! Oh my God! Oh my God! So 50's driving to Innsbruck, not flying. Radar, how are you? Are we there yet? Nearly. Nearly. Oh, Reader, nearly. Bowl Soup, how are you as well? Get some speed up here. You know, yeah, you normally do when you go. Yeah, you do, don't you? When you drive this way, I think you do actually see that in this game. I haven't issues playing with keyboard, but I don't know. I kind of think I was trying to, when I very first played it, I was trying to play it with keyboard, and I have to be honest with you, I thought it was terrible. I really did think it was absolutely terrible. And then I looked into it, and then I found out that you could use the Xbox controller. So I started using the Xbox controller. But the difference with the Xbox controller, I found, you don't get that. It's okay, but you don't kind of get that realism, because you're just pulling a trigger for speed. I used to have the right hand trigger, I used to have for acceleration, left hand trigger was for brake, and obviously you've got your normal stick for your, or this guy's, oh, he's actually pulled back for your actual steering. And then I used to have the two clips at the top for your indicators left and right. So I had it set up quite well. But then when I went from that to a steering wheel, I was like, okay, I have to remap everything. I have to get used to a new setup, which was okay. But I did, you know, the game really opened up for me as soon as I got a steering wheel. Yeah, your flappy paddles, that's what you use for your indicators. That's what everyone uses. Flappy paddles are indicators. They always will be over here. Your flappy paddles. .50 speeding again, but guess what? Let's not worry about that too much. Never had problems with it. The only part playing with keyboard are the brakes. But like I say though, you get used to it though, don't you? You kind of get used to everything. No matter what your setup is, no matter what your controller you're using, you get used to it, don't you, after a while? And that's the difference. But that's always a good thing anyway, to be fair. Because I've been through a lot of, well, did I say 2 steering wheels before I got this one? Because I had the G25 as well. Right, bear with me, because my good lady is probably texting me to tell me that she is going to be late, because she's normally home by now. Right, just bear with me, guys. Let's turn that off. Because she's normally home by now, and she normally does text me and say whether she's going to... What's that now, please? What's that about? Sorry, bad day, plus waiting for night staff. You will... You know what? She wants me to run her a bath. So now, I'm going to have to go upstairs and run a bath. God damn women! I will be back in a minute. If this guy's delivery's late, I'm blaming the good lady. I won't be 2 minutes. She just asked me to run a bath for her. God damn women. Yes. You ready? You know what I have to do as well, guys? I have to run the bath for her, yeah, and she has these. Does anybody know what a bath bomb is? Does anybody out there know what a bath bomb is? Because I have to drop, 1 second. I have to then drop a bath bomb in for her, and I keep thinking, I can put a bomb in it. I could definitely put a bomb in it. A bath bomb is something, it kind of dissolves in the water. It's like, you know how some people have, is it Radox or something in a bath, or bath salts and things like that that you can buy, scented stuff. Well, I have to then go in and peel one of them, and it's like peeling an egg. The packaging, the plastic wrapping is so tight around it, you have to dig into it, and as soon as you drop it into the water, it literally just starts to go like sherbet. When sherbet hits water, it starts to foam. Now, if she's told me to put it in now and she don't come home, if water starts coming through the ceiling, guys, just let you know, just totally ignore it. Right, so we should, if I hit that button there, be able to pull off Empire. Just get in the bath and blow it. Oh dear, it's like them people that like to have a jacuzzi. I just say just fart in the bath myself personally. Cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Right, so we're following this straight through here. 6 hours to go by the looks of things there. We've got 296 miles to go. We go, let's put some lights on there. Yeah, this game's not so bad in the sense that the lighting seems to be a lot better than it is in American Truck. In American Truck it's so dark at times. So we've got glare from the sun. And 50 speeding again, so we need to slow down before we get done by the speed cameras. We need to slow down. Let's set that cruise control, there we go. I think we need to be in that lane anyway, to be honest. As a matter of fact, do we need... yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we do. You see, this is what throws you, because you're then looking at that turning there now, and that's what was throwing me. I thought it was going to take me down there, but no, we're fine. Keeping her. What's that? 50, have you ever thought of getting a play seat? Okay, sir, right. Let me, where, what, where? Oh, come on, I'm on the outside lane indicating. How can I have hit him? There's no way I could have hit him. So I think they need to look at that different. Right, explain that one for me, please. Explain that. A play seat. Are you thinking of those ones that you would use to play on an Xbox with? A play seat is a stand for your pedal. All right, that okay, that's what you refer to them as. No, because how would I then be able to stream this? I wish I could show you, because I've got a desk which it all clips onto. I've got the gear stick here, which all clips onto, absolutely nice. And the amount of space that I've got in front of me is really good. I think when I took that picture that you guys can look at on the channel, I never put my steering wheel up because the pedals are under me, literally under my desk, and it's like I'm sitting in a car, in a vehicle, so it's quite comfortable for me as well, to be honest. So a play seat is where you're actually sat low down on the ground and you've got your steering wheel more or less in front of you like you would in a racing car. But don't you think I'm a little bit old for that, to be honest? Believe it or not, are you still in the room, Empire? Are you still here? Because Empire will remember when I actually bought this chair, because this chair was donated by followers. Followers bought me this chair. Oh, I think the good lady's here. Oh, okay. Just do me a favour when you go back upstairs. Just check on that. Yeah, because she's just texted me and told me to run it for her. So it looks like I'll be looking for. I've been talking to the good lady about getting a new chair anyway, because I've had this one probably two odd years now. Yeah, I've had this chair 2 odd years, and it's. Do you miss the old chair? No. This one's far better, but the problem now is this one's wearing out. If you think about the amount of times I'm bloody sat on it and moving things around and stuff like that. No, 50! You have to get back inside. I keep thinking it starts swaying over to the central reservation, and I do not want to cause an accident. And I really shouldn't be in this lane for a start. I should be in that lane. So yeah, I'm going to be looking to. Some chairs should last more than 2 years, at least 5 or so. I mean, this wasn't expensive, was it though, to be honest, Empire? Because I didn't go for an expensive one. I mean, I've seen what some of these gamers are paying for chairs, 340, 500 pound. And I'm sorry, I couldn't even put none of my followers or subscribers through that. Obviously, if I decide I'm going to get a chair at a price like that, I'll pay for it myself. Honestly, I would not. What happened to that car there? Did you see what that car did? Oh, the good lady's home now, you see. So the bomb has been set. Most times I get tired of driving with the pedals on the floor and get hurt a bit. Leg hurts and wheels. I don't really have that problem, to be honest, because mine's set quite comfortable. I don't sit there with my feet completely resting on them. I just put my toes on it and, you know, push down with my toes and things like that. I don't actually sit there like I'm, you know, same as I drive a car. When you're driving a car, the best thing to do is to find the most comfortable position to be driving that car, because depending on the distance that you're going to be travelling, look how long you're going to be sat there for. And anyhow it's uncomfortable for you, if you start shifting around and things when you're driving, it's not going to be good, is it? Hello. You know what? I didn't even see the message. It was only because I didn't see your first message. It was only because it went off there, and I looked at the time and thought, you're not home, and I said to the guys here, I know that she normally texts me and tells me, so when I seen it and it says now, I went, now what? And then I read the other message. So I've just been upstairs and done it for you. No, it's because when I'm driving I can't. She's had a bit of a day at work, so we'll see what's gone off later on. We will see what she has been through later. So we have got 198 miles to go. I think what I'll do, guys, is I've just looked at the time I've been streaming, so you're talking 3 hours and 5 minutes. So this will be my last run. If I get my car a bit more back, I can't reach the wheel. So you're only short. See, I've got long arms, and one thing I don't like to do when I'm driving, do you know something, honest guys, I hate when I see women driving like this and they've got the steering wheel right up against the chest like that and they're driving. They don't seem to realise if that airbag ever goes off or they hit anything, they are finished. But it's the way people drive. I tend to sit reasonably upright but far back, and like more or less like I am now when I'm driving. I kind of find it a comfortable position, because your lumbar on your back does need to be upright. I see some people who are literally, you just think I'm chilled out and laid back, they're practically asleep when they're driving, because you don't see them. until you get up and you think, wow, somebody's actually driving that car. But it's each to their own. People have different driving positions and things like that, so if that's how they feel, then good luck to them. I'm just one of these people where I like to probably be sat upright, able to view all my mirrors and everything. And I'm not that bad a driver when I'm on the road, to be honest. I'm not that bad. I know this sim does me no credit, but I'm not that bad. I'm one of these guys that will always give way. I need to move over. Oh no, I don't. I'm one of these guys that gives way. You know, if a car wants to pull out or something, I tend to slow down, flash, let him come out, things like that. I'm not one of these drivers that think, oh, you're not coming out, you're not getting in front of me. I've never been like that. Because my attitude is, courtesy on the roads is the same way as you would treat somebody if you were speaking to them. And I've always been like that. My missus sometimes moans at me, what do you let him out for? Because it's just the right thing to do. Yeah, I do weigh the situation up as well. You're right, yeah. I do weigh the situation up. Because if there's traffic building up... Oh, I was going to... Oh, is he going to let me go? Yeah. If traffic's building up, you know, I won't I won't go to myself, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slow everybody down by letting this guy out. I don't do silly things like that. But I understand what you're saying. I need to turn these lights off as well, to be honest. There we go. It is day. So I'm kind of like that. I don't drive... Oh, well, I try not to drive silly. I used to have a BMW, okay? I used to have a BMW 2.8. And you know what? I still used to drive the same way in that car, although there were occasions when I wanted to see what that vehicle could do. And I'll be honest with you, yes, I did used to drive like an idiot, because there's only a certain road where I live where you can open that vehicle up. And I think at one stage, and this is, you may think I'm... Well, I was younger then anyway. I think I tipped 125. If not more, and that was only because I was running out of road. And I used to absolutely love that car. I'm kind of reminiscing now. 125 miles per hour, and that was only because I run out of road, not because I couldn't get any more out of it. Because you have to understand that when you're doing speeds like that, you've then got to anticipate how you're going to stop. Now, crazy thing to do. Guess what? I did it. I've done it. That's it. Job done. I've had the vehicle. It was a vehicle I always wanted. It was a 2.8 Schnitzer, which means it was an M spec. It was all kitted out. It was lovely. Leather. Cream leather interior. I changed all the lights at the back to neon. I had cat's eyes fitted at the front. And when I put them cat's eyes on, I came home from work. And honestly, I could not wait to see this car, because the guy at the garage phoned me up and says, I've done it. And I was like, oh my God, when I saw that car, it looked absolutely amazing with those lights on. Really did look nice. Right, now I have to... No, I'm going up here. See, I nearly took a wrong turn in again. These sat-navs are... Oh! Are a bit crazy. Right, use your mirrors, 50. Most you do is 90. Ow! I keep looking at the road, and it's very deceptive. The sat-nav's got such a delay on it for me. The most you've done is 90. I went on a red letter day. A red letter day was what the good lady bought me for my birthday. I think it was my 50th, I think. And I went in the Subaru Impreza. I went in the Lamborghini. And I went in the Ariel Atom. And in the Ariel Atom, I was touching 135. In the Lamborghini, for some reason, I don't know whether it was the guy or whatever it is, but he would not let me open that vehicle up. And he kept saying, you know, keep your speed down a minute, man. I said, but isn't this the idea of a red letter day? We were on a airfield. So this company had set up the airfield, and there were all these prestige cars that you could drive in. And I always remember that day. I've got photos and everything of it. And it was such a lovely day. It was a nice day as well. I always remember that. I think it was me, my good lady, and my son that went. And it was more or less an all-day thing. Well, I think it was a half-day thing, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was a half-day thing that we had. But it was nice. What was that in aid of? You see, these vehicles... Norfolk's trying to mess me around. That's what he's doing. I'm sure the developers in this game have just gone, we'll get the AI to do stupid things just to mess people up. We'll get it to mess people up and see how you go from there. But yeah, I did, they were good times for me when I had that. That was really nice because, you know, kind of, and it was when I had my BMW as well, that was, to be fair. That was a nice experience for me. It was good. Wanted to see what that was. 50 speeding again, guys. So I have to say that Pro Mods, this 2.4, they seem to have fixed all the issues. It seems to have run, I'll say, flawless. It's been nice. I've enjoyed it. The scenery looks absolutely brilliant. This lady here hasn't really said a lot, but you know, the company's always nice. I like the trailer pack that you get with it as well, which is good. I've also installed the Jazzy Cap motorbikes, which looks nice as well because it kind of adds a little bit more personality to the game, and I think it's been quite good. I've really enjoyed it. It is nice. We are coming across the border. See if I can do this without crashing. Oh, look at that car. Get back inside. But it's been quite fun. I've enjoyed this. Right, I need to be... No, I don't. According to this, I need to go straight on. At these junctions, though, they always get me. What model and year was your BMW? It was a 328i. So it would have been a... I'm trying to remember now. Was it an 80... I can't remember, you know. I really can't remember. But it was the... It was the more square one. Because after that particular model, they rounded it off. They kind of did the model again, but mine wasn't an M series, it was an M spec, which means it had the M badge on the back. Because it was snitcher wheels, which means the wheels pointed in and came out, and they were on 3 spokes, big thick spokes, and it had low profiles on it. So what it had been done, it's as if it was taken off the production line. It had been taken over to them, and what they did was they'd gone, we'd put this in it, we'd done that in it, because it was a SE as well, like special edition. But it was nice. I mean, I'll try and upload some photos because I've still got them on my phone somewhere. I'll try and upload them, and I'll put them in the general room. I probably won't be able to do that till Sunday, but I will do that so that you guys can have a look, and I'll put 50s old love. Right, I need to move over. Because honestly, I used to clean that car, polish it every Sunday. And the amount of things I'd done to it, it did look nice. But it's like everything, always comes to an end. Right, so we need to slow down now because we're actually coming into... we are 37 miles from our drop-off. See, the trailer pack's quite good, look, if you think about it. And this is, again, This is all to do with Pro Mods. When you download it, if you check box at the bottom, if you click that extra checkbox, you get the trailer pack with it, and you don't pay for the trailer pack. Well, theoretically you do if you pay £1, but you can do it for free as well, and you get the trailer pack, which is all this, which is nice. And then I've got some of Jazzy Cat's work on here as well, because I do like that gentleman. He does some really good stuff. He's done the motorbikes, so all the motorbikes you've seen that have been going whizzing up and down, they're all Jazzy Cat. And I kind of like the way with this that I can personalise it to the way I want it. And there's also a mod running, which is the new signage as well. The way the signs are as well. You've got new signage. It's called the new motorway layout or something. Quite a bit you can do to this game, which I do love. And I don't know, I know there's a streamer that streams this every Sunday, but do you know how you see people playing Fortnite on a regular basis? I don't know a streamer who just streams this constant. Because I'm a firm believer that if you're doing something like this, wouldn't you get fed up of it after a while? Because I'm like that when I'm playing some games. I kind of think to myself, oh, I'm a bit fed up of this. So I've kind of, you change things. Because I was doing all my survival stuff, and I thought just to give me a break from survival games, I thought I'll do a driving week. That's what I started the week with, American Truck. So I started with American Truck, that was it. Started with American Truck, then I did Fernbus, then I did Bus Simulator, and now I've done Euro Truck. There we go, that's what I was doing. 50's brain works very slow these days. An American Truck, they've done absolutely wonders with that now. They have really done well with that. It just looks so nice. And hopefully when Washington comes out, I will be doing Washington. I will stream Washington. Although I do believe I do believe as much as I want to stream Washington, that it'll go to one of the big boys first. It won't go to a tin pot streamer like 50, it will go to one of the big boys. And they will stream it first, 50 will watch it and think, oh, that's nice. It's normally the case though, isn't it? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Next gear, come on. There we go. So again, it's about getting it in the right gear as well. I always refer to myself, or streamers that are below a certain criteria, as tin pot streamers, because that's how you're made to feel on Twitch, to be honest. I was just watching some of the big boys and looking at all the support and everything they get, and I thought to myself, when you look at things in the real world, you would look at up and coming streamers and you'd think, oh, let's help them out, let's see what we can do for them, but it don't happen. It really doesn't happen. Oh, brakes. Trying to be eastbound and done 18-wheeler truck. Gosh, that's nice. I bet that was fun. You see, if you enjoy it like that, that's great, that is, and it is really good. I personally think I've done quite well this evening. Really do. Kind of pleased with my performance this evening. Sorry, singing Smoking the Bandit song. I haven't really had to use the massive. Right, I think we're turning here. Oh, we are here, guys. We are here. Look at that. Okay, love, it's the end of the road for both of us now. This is it. Just got to park this thing up, then we'll find a motel. Right. So, let's get this done. Hit that button there. I'll go for the reverse. You can't make this any more difficult than what it is. Looks like he's having a fag break. Right, so let's have a look where we've got to put this thing. Oh! Oh, and that... Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Let's get this done. Let's get this baby parked. Let's get this little baby parked in. When you do it from this angle, it looks such a long trailer. Alright, 50. Turn it that way. Looks such a long trailer. Just go straight back, sir. See, really, when you think about it, it is... all about taking that time. Now I'm going to have to go forward just to level that off. See, it's not even accepting that one because I'm that far off on here. I thought sticking close to that line would have been perfect for me, but it's about getting it level with the two chevrons. It's got nothing to do with that line. Let's just go straight back from there. We'll bring it this way a bit. Now that should be spot on now then. That's weird. There we go. Level it up there a bit. See how difficult it is with this? There we go. It's all about those chevrons. Nothing else is important. Let's just turn that camera off there. Let's just turn that off. Do that. And then we'll come out of the vehicle. We'll do this one from outside so you guys can see the wheel chuck as you press that button. Oh, and it moves the camera angle. How bad is that? Okay. So we got 50. Have we done it? Yes, we got to level 40. 50 is so happy. We got to level 40. We'll go save. And I think this was done on 50s. Yeah, Pro Mods with 50s. Trailer pack. Wonderful. All right then, guys. That is it for 50. That's not bad. 3.5 hours. Can't grumble at that. 3.5 hours of 50 must be fun for anybody. So guys, I want to thank you very, very much. Thank you, Ollie. Absolutely brilliant. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. Oh, you know what? You know what tomorrow is, don't you? I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow and I'm not looking forward to tomorrow because I don't really set it up. It's all done through Empire. And you know what? I sometimes think he's got it in for me. Let's just have a look at what the audience was like this evening. That's not too bad for me. God damn. I never look at my audience till after the stream. But guys, thank you very, very much for the support as well. Because I've got an audience like that, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm either going to host or raid. I always want to say to you guys one thing as well, because I am quite understanding about the raid. Because obviously when you go into a channel and you do a raid, it's more or less for you guys if you decide you want to go along and follow to do that. That's entirely up to you, yeah? What I tend to do is for the person that I actually send you to, it is your decision if you guys want to follow and do whatever it is you want to do. Don't think because I've sent you there, you've got to do something, because that's not what it is about. So guys, we're going to go over to one of my mods who is streaming. He is doing, let's have a look what he's doing. Empire Kicking is doing Counter-Strike. If you don't want to hit that button, don't hit that button. But guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night. You ready? Oh, he's gone. Again, when I do this, you can see they're on, but they disappear. Right, let me just quickly take you over to somebody now then, because that was ridiculous. There you go, guys. Go and watch me, Bruce. You ready?
The 50 plus game.